Hi everyone. So quarterfinals of Euro today. We have got some had some great matches in the pre-quarterfinals. Lot 16 teams, 8 matches. Absolutely exciting stuff. Uh, so just quickly rewind those moments. First, we have the Denmark and Wales match. The pre-quarterfinals started with the Denmark-Wales match. Denmark, as we all know, has been a fairy tale rise to the next round. They were almost on the verge of elimination from the group stage, with losing the first 2 matches, then losing Christian Eriksen to an unfortunate heart attack in the very first game. At least he's recovering at his home. But then Denmark, moving into pre-quarterfinals, absolutely convincingly beat Wales by 4 goals to nil in a very one-sided match, as it may sound from the scoreline, but it was not really a one-sided match. Wales were attacking in the start, but Denmark slowly got into the game, and led by Dolberg, they're one of the best forwards in this championships. They really pummeled Wales in the second half. 4-0 was the score, and I mean, Denmark, once again, their fairy tale run continues after the first match. So Italy, after Denmark's win, it was Italy winning 2-1 against Austria. They were leading 2-0 at one stage, but in the last maybe quarter or so, Austria really got one back 2-1, and then they were threatening to make the scores even, but somehow Italy managed to hold on and go to the next round 2-1 win. Uh, that was Italy, Austria, and then we had the next day Netherlands versus Czech Republic. That was a match which Netherlands was expected to win because they had a very good group stage in the first round. So after that, they looked good. Their forward line looked very incisive. Their forward line looked really penetrative, but there are some questions on their defense, and that really got exposed in the match against the Czech Republic, who won by 2 goals to nil. I mean, a bit of a surprise result, but because Netherlands was widely expected to go into the next round, but they didn't do so. So that was Netherlands out of the Euros, Czech Republic going through, and then in the next match we had the high voltage match between Portugal and Belgium. Belgium are expected to be the one of the favorites in this year. The golden run is continuing, the golden period of their football. They are number one in FIFA rankings right now. So, and they have really got a great forward line, fully a great team overall. Against Portugal, who are the reigning champions, they have got Cristiano Ronaldo in their ranks, but Portugal could not beat Belgium, who won by 1 goal to nil. In the second half, Portugal dominated, but they couldn't score, so Belgium went through. So that was the first 2 days, and then the third day provided the two best matches of this year's Euro. I mean, they were absolute box office games, absolutely blockbuster games. Spain versus Croatia. It was going to be a very exciting match. Croatia, the World Cup runners, 2018. Spain just coming up after they're building up on their past glory. Uh, Again, they were started when the game started. They were playing tiki-taka football, that famed Spain passing, quick passing between themselves, and they were not allowing Croatia any penetration in their passing game. They were so controlled, but then totally against the run of play from nowhere, a same side goal came, and a back pass towards the Spanish goalkeeper went off his foot into the goal, into the net, and Croatia got the lead. But then Spain, after getting a rattle for a certain period of time, they again gathered themselves, and about midway through the second half, they were leading 3-1. They looked absolutely, totally in control, and the Morata was in great form. They were combining beautifully in the forward line, and gone were the first 2 matches. They were not getting, not knowing from where the goal would come in the first 2 games, but then from the third game in the group stage onwards, they have been scoring heavily, and that's how it went out 3-1. But Croatia is Croatia. They are a fighting lot. Luka Modric is their captain, one of the best players in the world. Croatia really fought back beautifully. I mean, in the second half, and they got back both the goals and got it to 3-all. That was tribute to the fighting spirit of Croatia. But unfortunately, In the extra time, the first half of extra time, Spain again got their act together and pumped in two more goals to get it to 5-3, and from there, this time there was no way back for the Croatians. So Spain won it uh, 5-3, and that first match was thought that it's the great match. I think the second match will be a pretty drab game with France overwhelming favourites over Switzerland. They will just canter home against Switzerland. But it was not to be. The first match was exciting, the second match was doubly exciting. France versus Switzerland. Switzerland started well, they scored first actually. But then, once France equalized through Benzema's penalty, they never looked back. In fact, they quickly got in two more goals. Second half, Benzema scored a header, and then Pogba's brilliant strike from outside the penalty box, ball swinging into the far corner of the net. Brilliant goal, one of the best in the Euros this year. France was 3-1 up, and the script was there on the wall. France is going into the next round, but Switzerland made came out with one of the best fight backs in this year's Euro. Two back-to-back goals. The last goal coming, the equalizer coming just on the 90th minute. Brilliant by Switzerland players. Brilliant by their team. They found out gaping holes in the French defense. I think France got a little complacent after getting to 3-1 lead. The defense got a little flat-footed, and they looked totally overconfident, and they let in two goals from nowhere. I mean, Switzerland equalized, and the match went to extra time, totally unexpected, and it went for two periods of extra time, 50 minutes each, no score again. So finally the tiebreaker. That's what I think Switzerland was looking for, because France was dominating in the extra time. Switzerland was just playing a bit defensively. Tiebreaker happened. Both the teams scored till 5-4. Switzerland started off. I mean, they had the first strike. In tiebreaker, it is always advantage to get the first shot at the goal. So 5-4 it went on till Mbappe, one of the most talented strikers in the world today for France, missed his penalty, hit it towards the right of the Swedish goalkeeper, saved it, and Switzerland are home. I mean, 5-4 they won the tiebreaker. They ejected out France, the world champions and the Euro runners last time, from the World Cup. What a performance by Switzerland, and this win should give them a lot of confidence. Then came the last day of the pre-quarter finals, England versus Germany, another blockbuster match at Wembley. The Princess of Wales in attendance, David Beckham in attendance. Big occasion. England, Germany are always going to be a big occasion, and so it happened. But this time at home ground, England, with two second half goals from Raheem Sterling and Harry Kane, went past Germany 2-0, and thus Germany was out of this Euros 2020. So the group of death, all the three teams in the group of death, Portugal, Germany and France, has been ejected out of Euros 2020. So the last match of the pre-quarterfinals was played between Spain and Ukraine, rather Sweden and Ukraine. That match ended in favor of Ukraine 2-1 in the extra time. It was 1-all during the normal time, and then 2-1 in favor of Ukraine in the extra time. That match was also a pretty fast-paced match with a lot of attacks and counter-attacks, and finally ending in favor of Ukraine. So the quarterfinal lineup was like this. We have got Switzerland versus Spain and Belgium versus Italy today, and then we have tomorrow Denmark facing up to England facing up to Ukraine, and Denmark facing up to Czech Republic. I think all four matches will be highly exciting games. Switzerland versus Spain is going to be an exciting game. Spain look a little slightly favourites, but Switzerland, after their win against France, you cannot totally take Switzerland lightly. They will be very confident against very strong Spaniards. On the other hand, Belgium, Italy is going to be a tactical game. I feel Belgium has got a slight edge, but I think that will be a very 50-50 game. Italy has always been very good in the big games, in the big matches, in big tournaments. So Italy, we cannot take Italy lightly, but Belgium has got the team to beat Italy. So Spain and Belgium, my favorites for the first two games. Belgium very slightly. Denmark, Czech Republic match is going to be a very close match. I think it will be the closest match of this quarterfinals. Maybe Denmark has got a slight edge because of they are in a roll, two back-to-back 4-goal wins. Czech Republic has beaten Netherlands, a very strong team. So I think it will be a very close match between Czech Republic and Denmark. The third match, I think it's 50-50. Denmark may be slight edge. The fourth match, I think, is between England and Ukraine, and I believe England has got a better chance against Ukraine after their confidence-boosting win against Germany. England should be the favourites. So that's it for now. Let's enjoy the Euro quarterfinals, and we'll meet again till then. Please like and subscribe my channel. Thanks.